Hey ladies, we are going to do a fun little hair tutorial. I know you've seen all of us curl our hair. I know it might be a little old, but we all do it a little bit differently, and honestly, I just wanted to curl my hair today, so for pictures and things like that and videos, so why not just do a little YouTube video out of it? I mean, no harm in that. So I'm gonna curl my hair, I'm gonna style it how I will for doing some pictures today, so follow along, and if you guys have questions, make sure that you post them in the comments and we will get them answered, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing I do, we're not gonna do that low, I section off my hair, like just right above my ears. And I have, I have like decently long hair, so, I mean, it's not like short by any means. I think I need another clip. And so I just kind of just start wherever, and it really doesn't take me too long. So I curl my hair a few different ways. I will do the curling iron, which is a 3/4 inch barrel Babyliss Pro, which I love. It's like almost brand new. I'm obsessed with it. I've used it so much. And then sometimes I will just use my flat iron too, but we're gonna do the Babyliss today. I want a little bit more of a tighter curl and a higher curl. So first thing I do, I use my Redken. This is the Hot Sets 22. This is perfect if you use heat on your hair all the time like I do. I went to Ulta a few weeks ago and got my curling iron, and I was talking to the girl there, and she's like, you need this because, and I told her, I said, I use it every day, I model, I take pictures, all the good stuff, and I have to have it done every day. And she's like, you need to grab that because it will do the best. So I just I leave out about a couple inches of my hair, and I don't go quite all the way up, and then I just kind of let it get warm, and then just let it fall. I want it a little bit tighter, there we go. So we'll do this one towards my face. So just, you'll want to rotate. Just kind of let it get hot. Again, use that heat protectant all the time. I'll spray each layer. And then always, when you're around your face, always do it away, because you're never gonna want it towards your face. It's just not gonna, you can, some people do. To me, it doesn't look as good. So I always do it away from the face. And then usually the pieces around my face, I'll curl, and then I'll go over it with a straightener. Just kind of forget about them, so then if I do and I don't have my straightener heated up, then it's fine. It's already curled. But of course I have breakage, and the pieces around my face aren't as long as the rest, so I'll just lightly curl it because they're just a more fragile, you curl those the most, so they're just a more fragile piece. So, and it really depends too, if you want bigger chunks, I don't really mind either one. I don't really pay attention to it sometimes, but I'll do bigger chunks, I'll do smaller chunks. Doesn't really matter. And then each piece I kind of leave out. I honestly, that one, I said like 2 inches, but I just just do whatever. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, sometimes you really can't even tell. And then I usually just push it all the way back, and then I pull down my second layer. If I want a lot more curls, I will section it off even smaller, and I'll do even smaller chunks. So it really depends kind of how you want your hair to look with a curl. So if you want more volume, I guess you could say, I would do just smaller sections. And then again, I'll leave my hair on different time, I'll leave it on the iron a little bit longer, just sometimes to make sure that it's really curly. Because even though it's hot, doesn't always mean that it's gonna be a tight curl like what I want. Step back, we're gonna do this one towards the face. And then again, around the face, especially on both sides, I just have a little more breakage and stuff, so I really like to pull those pieces down separate. Sometimes I have to like remember like how to do my hands, because sometimes like doing away from the face is like, can be a little challenging sometimes. Okay. And then I'm gonna do, I always like to do like the last two sections together, but usually depending on how I part my head, it's always different. And honestly, it's never the same. It just kind of depends on how I wake up the next morning. I never like repart it. I really don't mind the middle part. I don't mind the side part, whatever. And so today I have more hair on this side, so I have an extra layer that I need to do. And then I will do the last two. Okay, and then I'm gonna spray, it's right here. I'm gonna spray this, go. And then I always brush it after I spray it. Sometimes my straight pieces get mixed with my curly pieces. If you guys do not have this curling iron, then you need it. I feel like I've recommended it. My hairdresser uses it, and I love every time she always curls my hair after I leave, and I love the way the curls look. And I've never really been able to achieve it, but it's because I've always used a barrel that's way too big. Let's redo this one. We're gonna do this one towards the face. So again, I'm trimming my face with the curls that are going to go away. There we are. Yay, the last layer is my favorite because it's almost done. All right. I just separate it all the way back and pull them forward. Again, away from the face on your top layer. You definitely don't want them coming towards, I mean, it's good underneath because it really does like kind of go with the other curls and it kind of does its own thing, but it gives you more volume too. So I already have that. I don't need it on the top layer because I'm about to get more volume with these curls. And whenever I do the top layer, I usually go pretty close to the root. It really kind of depends on what kind of mood I'm feeling. I'm feeling like a really curly mood, so I'm gonna go all the way up on the top. And another good thing about leaving the ends out is that's where their most damage is. So whenever you don't touch those with a hot iron or your flat iron or your curling iron, anything, the less damaging it's gonna be, obviously, so. Last piece, yay! This always makes me so happy right here. All right, sweet. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. And in just a second, once I brush this out, I will go back through and I will fix, like, usually I do this piece, but I actually kind of like it today because sometimes I'll just go back in with my cheek straightener and fix it, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna, maybe this one. But I'm going to use, this one, my Heat Protectant is Redken. I love Big Sexy products. Their hairspray is one of my favorites. The spray and play harder. So I'm just gonna, like, before I brush it out, spray it all over. My hair keeps curl almost like, it'll look like this for almost the entire day. And then I will also go in with a little bit of texture spray. And this is the Big Sexy Surf Rider Dry Texture Spray. And I don't do a ton, and whenever I use my texture spray, I only, I do it on like the second or third day of, like, in between hair washing. So just so y'all know. And then this is my Batiste dry shampoo. I need a little bit of dry shampoo. So again, before I do anything, I use this stuff like, religiously. So go in and rub it all in. But Batiste, I have tried so many different dry shampoos, and Batiste is like the very first one that actually works for my hair, in every color too. I've used it when I'm like platinum blonde, I've used it when I'm like this red color, so it works all the time. All right, just gonna brush it out. I think I want a little bit more dry shampoo right there. My hair gets, I'm on I think day 3, and my hair gets most oily like right around my face. Okay, that's good. And so there's that. So I am gonna go, now that I've like brushed it out, I'm going to go in right here, these little pieces, and just grab those with the straightener. And then the thing with the straightener, I never stop moving it. You always wanna keep moving your straightener. Don't ever leave it, I promise. You'll burn your hair off. All right. So this is it. So with my 3/4 inch Babyliss Pro curling iron, I love it. I love the way my curls look with it. It's different than with my straightener. So I'm loving it, and I can't wait to. All right, ladies, I hope that you enjoyed that little tutorial. Really, honestly, it's just how I'm doing my hair today. So I hope you guys enjoyed following along. So don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll have some more fun creative content coming your way soon.